The NBA Western Conference. Who's coming out on top? Welcome back to Hooper's Update. Today we're going to be discussing the top 5 teams we think have a strong chance of coming out of the Western Conference. To start off our count at number 1, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. Despite the adversity of the NBA bubble and the Black Lives Matter movement, the Los Angeles Lakers still managed to win the NBA title. By re-signing Anthony Davis, the Lakers now have 2 of the arguably top 5 players in the league right now. But they didn't stop there. The Lakers have also added a plethora of new talent, including Dennis Schroeder of the OKC, Montrezl Harrell, and Marc Gasol. The Lakers lost a lot of size by losing Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, but they've added Montrezl Harrell, who effectively moved his things down the hall from the failed Clippers organization. Montrezl was the recipient of not only the 6th Man of the Year award, but also the NBA Hustle Award. Additionally, the Lakers also added Marc Gasol, a center from the Raptors, who can help to space out the floor. As if all of this wasn't enough talent, the Lakers also saw the emergence of Talen Horton-Tucker, who played some great preseason games. And the whole team is coming off a championship win. That confidence and all of this great new talent really puts Lakers in a great position to go back-to-back. Moving on to number 2, we have the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors did absolutely terrible last year. Not a lot of the blame can go to them, however, considering that Stephen Curry broke his hand partway through the season and Klay Thompson was out for the entirety of the season due to his injury in the 2019 finals. Golden State fans probably weren't too worried about this, however, considering that once Klay and Curry both came back, they knew they were in a good position again. Unfortunately, Golden State just could not catch a break, and Klay Thompson tore his Achilles, putting him out for the whole season once again. Even though the trio of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green would have been interesting to see all together again after their 73-9 run, the Dubs still have some amazing players with Andrew Wiggins, who was recently added, as well as James Wiseman, who was added using the draft pick from the terrible Golden State season. There's been some doubt in how good Stephen Curry really is. Curry was ranked 8th on ESPN's top 100 NBA players of 2020 and 2021. This was behind both Damian Lillard and Luka Doncic. We've seen what Curry is capable of doing even without Kevin Durant on the team. Curry was a back-to-back MVP and the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. So even though some people may be underestimating this team, Curry is still one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter of NBA history. Moving on to number 3, we have the Los Angeles Clippers. For a lot of people, and especially Clippers fans, the Clippers were immensely disappointing during the last season. The Clippers have never made it to a conference finals, but after adding both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, a lot of people started to believe. However, they not only blew a 3-1 lead, but blew a 3-1 lead while being up double digits in elimination games. The Clippers were not able to defeat the Denver Nuggets and were defeated absolutely horrifically for Clippers fans all around the world. However, during the offseason, they've made multiple adjustments to try and make another push for a championship. Not only have they added a new coach in Tyronn Lue, who won a championship with LeBron James in 2016, they've also added Serge Ibaka, who was one of Kawhi's friends in Toronto. This may just help to develop the chemistry that the Clippers desperately needed. However, this is still after losing Montrezl Harrell. If the Clippers can overcome their chemistry issues and develop a culture of winning, they might just be able to make a push for the NBA Finals. Going on to number 4, we have the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets showed a lot of heart during the NBA bubble. They didn't let large leads discourage them during the Clippers series, and they completely upsetted the Utah Jazz the series before, coming back down from both these series down 3-1. This is the only team in NBA history who has come back from down 3-1 twice during the same playoff run. Jokic and Murray are both exceptional players, and Michael Porter Jr., who started playing last year for the Nuggets after coming off injury, is also playing very, very well. The Nuggets are a very young team, but that's not to say that they don't have playoff experience. They've had tons of playoff experience playing 4 Game 7s in the past 2 years. The West has a lot of teams that the Nuggets will need to overcome, but they've shown that they're capable of doing it by defeating the Clippers last season. With the experience that they have and the players that they have, they might just be able to make a deep playoff run. Coming in at number 5, we have the Dallas Mavericks. After witnessing the excellent play by Luka Doncic last season, it's clear to see that he is ready and he is hungry. Some analysts are predicting an MVP season from Luka Doncic. He is bound to to make another major impact in the playoffs as he did this season. During the Clippers series, Luka Doncic hit a dagger game winner on the Clippers. And some people go as far to say that if Porzingis was at Luka's side throughout the entirety of the Clippers series, they would have defeated them. They may just be one major piece away from truly contending for a championship, but the Dallas Mavericks may just surprise us all and make a push for the NBA Finals. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with our list? Let us know what your list is. Will the Lakers be able to go back-to-back? Will Stephen Curry be able to shoulder the burden of the Golden State team? Let us know what you think.